So one day I was sitting on the couch, minding my business, playing Cozy Grove, when suddenly I had an idea. I'm gonna make a Spirit Scout Cozy Grove cosplay. I've never made a cosplay for the channel before, so I'm excited for this. Send me all the magic making vibes because I hope I don't mess this up. Let's get started. Here is the cute little Spirit Scout in question. She's dancing, she's excited, just as I am. Spirit Scouts play an important role in Cozy Grove. They basically help all the cute little local ghost bears light up areas and complete quests. And we're gonna make this little bear beret and a basic little scout uniform. Should be fairly easy. For the beret, get it? Because it has little bear ears. I got this olive green beret off Amazon. Then I went to my local craft store and got all the different colored felts for the beret. So green for the ears, red, brown and white, and like a yellow orangey color for the badges that go on top. And I already had some fabric scissors and some fabric glue. I started with the ears, so I'm going to use a white marking pencil to create the shape for the ears on the felt. And then once I am done with that, I am basically going to cut them out. If any of you are interested in making a Cozy Grove cosplay, I will put a template for the ears on my website, so you can go in the description and there should be a link. And once I'm ready to cut, I will be folding the fabric in half and then cutting out 4 ears all together. Now with my fabric glue, I'm going to just put some glue at the edges of the ears, just like I'm doing, and then I'm going to place the other ear on top, leaving the center clear. We don't want to put any glue all the way down because we will be stuffing it with some batting after, just to make the ears really fluffy. So for the center of the ears, I, like a silly goose, forgot to get a darker colored felt for the middle of the ears. So I just had to be a little bit resourceful and color it in with a darker green marker. I didn't have time to go get more at this point, so I just had to do this in the meantime. So remember to get a darker color fabric for your beret ears. Okay, I'm just wearing the beret and I'm going to find the perfect spots for the ears to sit on top of the beret, and I'm going to carefully try and pin them in place, really trying hard not to poke my head on at this point. Okay, these look funny now, but the little extra flap is going to be inside of the hat, so the ears will eventually sit on the beret nicely. But progress, looking super cute. I just wish the felt was the same color. While the ears are pinned in place, I'm going to use a white gel pen to mark them in place. Basically, I'm going to mark where I need to cut slits so that I can put the ears through and glue them underneath later. Before I glue the ears to the beret, I'm going to stuff them with batting, obviously so they look extra cute, but also it's going to help the ears stay up and sturdy on top of the beret. So now I am just gluing the very opening to the ears. I'm not going to glue them all the way down. I'm going to keep the tabs completely free of glue. Now I'm going to cut some slits into the beret, and then I'm going to slip those little tabs through, and then on the opposite side I'm going to glue the tabs down to underneath of the beret. Then I'm going to get some paper clips and basically attach them to the ears so that they dry in place. Now for the fire badge that goes on top of the beret, I'm going to draw a circle of green felt, and then I'm just gonna cut that out. And then I'm going to draw a circle on the red felt, a little bigger than the green one that I just made. And I'm just going to trace it and then cut it out. Now I'm going to cut out a little fire, which I'm pretty sure it's flamey, the little campfire. So I did make a little template for this and I cut it out, and I'm just going to pin it in place on top of the orangey fabric. And then I'm going to trace it and cut it out. And once all the shapes are cut out for the badge, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing them all together. So I will be gluing the green felt on top of the red one. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on and glue Flamey on top of the green felt. And then once I'm done gluing Flamey, I'm going to add his little eyes. Next, I'm going to move on to gluing the badge to the front of the beret. And then I'm going to clip it in place so that it dries in place. Then I'm going to move on and cut out a little red circle felt and then a white circle felt, and then glue it to the side of the little flamey badge. And then it's all done, and I'm just going to allow it to dry. It looks so cute. I can't wait to wear this. Next, I'm going to move on to my shirt. So, this isn't a part of the actual Spirit Scout characters, but I thought it would be really fun to add a Cozy Grove logo on the back of the top that I'm going to be wearing. So I went ahead and designed the logo in Illustrator and then brought it into Cricut. I have a Cricut that I haven't used, so I wanted to put it to use. So I just designed it, then I used white vinyl to print the design on top. And here's my little Cricut at work. It was my first time using it, and I actually really loved it. So now I'm just going to be weeding the design. That's what they call it. You just take off the excess, I guess, vinyl that you're not using. And then once I took off all the excess vinyl, I went ahead and placed it on the back of my shirt. I made sure it was in the center and in a place that I wanted the design to be. And I was using an iron to heat press the design onto the back of my shirt, but it was not working. Luckily, my mother-in-law came and saved the day. She had a heat press and she let me borrow it to heat press the Cozy Grove design onto the back of my shirt, and it came out so good. So happy with it. I will have a template to the Cozy Grove logo in case any of you are watching this and want to create a Cozy Grove cosplay and want to use it for yours. The whole time I was creating the sash, I was literally that meme, the one with a guy that has all the crazy numbers flying in the air and he's trying to figure something out. This was me this entire time because I was kind of just creating the sash on a whim. So I created a pattern and traced the pattern for the sash onto the yellow fabric, and I did fold the fabric in half so that when I cut it out, I could cut out two at the same time. Then I used that piece of sash and traced it back onto the fabric and cut out another two pieces of sash. Next, I want to glue them together. Okay, I use this new stuff called Stitch Witchery or something like that, and you basically heat it up with an iron so that it could stick together, kind of, it like fuses. You know, I don't think this is good for big projects. It did not work. It ended up falling apart, or maybe I just didn't do it right. But I would say if you know how to sew it together, or use some fabric glue. So basically you're just going to sew or fabric glue the inside edge of the sash all the way around, but at the very top you're going to leave an empty space because that's where we'll be flipping it inside out. Excuse me, I'm making a project. I'm doing something. Bean, why are you always eating mom's stuff? So once I was done gluing down the edges, I went ahead and cut some slits on where the sash curved so that when I flip it inside out, it gives the sash a better shape. Then I flipped the sashes inside out and then I glued the ends together. Again, do not use Stitch Witchery. Fabric glue it or sew if you know how. Then I just went ahead and cut out some pieces of felt that match the little badges on the Spirit Scout badge sash, and I just fabric glued those on to the sash, and that was it. I'm done. So to better help you all, I am going to put a revised badge sash template on my website, since I was kind of creating this one on a whim, wasn't sure what I was doing, and I learned from my mistakes. So there will be a link in the description, so you could head on over there if you want to create one for yourself. What's up, baby? What's up, my love? Hi. What's happening? What's happening? I know, Mama's been working on this all day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now for the makeup. So I already started with a base. My foundation, concealer, everything is on, and I'm going to go for a cute little e-girl type of aesthetic for this makeup, and I'm going to be using this ColourPop palette called @foresight, and it has to do with forest and mushrooms, so I thought it was perfect for a Cozy Grove cosplay. So I'm going to use the lighter pink in the palette as a base for my eyes, and then once that's all down, I'm going to go in with this rusty pinky reddish type of color, and I'm going to use it in my inner crease, just to kind of deepen up the look. And then with the pink in that palette, I'm going to use it as blush, and I'm going to put it on the apples of my cheeks and up into my temples. And with a color called Moonflower from this Pacifica palette, it is a magenta with some sheen in it. I'm going to add it to where I put the rust color, just to kind of create more of a, I guess, just to brighten the color up a little bit more. So now with some water activated gel eyeliner in black, I am using my setting spray to activate it, and I'm basically just going to create a bat wing eyeliner type of look. I've never really created something like this before, so I was really nervous. I didn't want to mess up, but I've noticed that e-girl makeup, they have a lot of fun with their eyeliner, and they're all about graphic eyeliner, and I wanted to try it. So I created like a batwing look, and then on my lower lash line, I created little eyelashes, I guess you can say. And then voila, some mascara and eyelashes. Then with this gold shimmer color, I just added it to the inner corner of my eyes. Then I highlighted the tops of my cheeks because we need some highlight and glow, okay? So I used this terracotta lip balm that is kind of like a My Lips But Better type of look. I use this and I just kind of slightly overlined the top of my lip, and that was it. There's the makeup. It's done. And I love the way it came out. It's so cute. I've never really done my makeup like this, and I liked it. Spirit Scout at your service. So here is the final look. The olive collared shirt is from Amazon. I also added a red little scarf around my neck as the tie. I also DIY'd the badge sash. I wore a black tennis skirt, some crisscross tights. I added this teddy bear purse that I've had. Obviously, it's perfect for Cozy Grove. And I wore some combat boots. But I think the look came out so cute. I had so much fun with this. Cozy Grove has been my favorite game for the past 2 months. It's all I've been playing. And if any of you are watching that love Cozy Grove, let me know which ghost bear is your favorite. Right now, mine is still the Baker Bear, Allison, I think that's her name. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Let me know how you think I did with my first cosplay ever on the channel. I would love to know your thoughts. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in a brand new video very, very soon. Bye!